by my previous videos about the Canaima, who torture innocent souls to get powers, or Uturunco that can be both good or bad, but certainly do illegal stuff, you may assume that all Latin American shapeshifting sorcerers need to break the law to get there. Not necessarily. Quite the contrary, most shamans believed that respect towards animals, people, and nature is the only way to assume the form of your totem animal, and that egotism, and lack of that respect, hinders one's progress. This was a slow and deliberate process, in which shaman gradually embodies their spirit animal, by putting themselves into a trance. But to even start was a long process. Complete control over one's thoughts and reflexes should be obtained. Perfect coordination of mind and body, so that neither works against your intent. And it's a lot harder than you realize. You may call me crazy now, when I tell you that 99% of the time you do not control your mind, nor body. It controls you. No, I do not mean you are schizophrenic hearing voices or need a straitjacket because your arms and legs more uncoordinated against your will. What I mean is much more mundane. When you accidentally touch something hot, it is not you who moves the hand away from the source of scorching heat. It's your muscles. They do the job before your brain even registers that anything happened. In such moment, you do not control your body. Your body controls you. Your thoughts are the same. Try to sit in stillness for a while and meditate for 10 or 15 minutes, focusing on one thing and one thing alone. No external thoughts. If you have never done it before, you will see that it seems impossible for how easy it sounds. If you are a beginner at meditation, you may notice, your mind wanders a lot, while seemingly focused on something else. Doorbell rings and you think about who's coming, you suddenly feel hungry and you think about what to eat, something itches and your thoughts go to the thought of scratching it. See? Always wandering. How hard it is at first to focus on a candle flame or your palms, when all around you the world is beaming with stimulus. There's nothing inherently wrong with lack of muscle control, or wandering thoughts. It's natural, all organisms deal with it. But to exceed on the occult or mystic path, you must learn how to quench these thoughts and impulses. Become the master of you. And let me tell you, this does not happen overnight. I am practicing occultist of 6 years and to this day I struggle with wandering thoughts, and due to inherent tics my bodily control also could have been better than it is. And mind-to-body control is crucial in the ceremony I'm about to give to you. If I screw some stuff up, you need to forgive me, but I do not speak Spanish more than a few words, so I used Google Translate to decipher the article. To do this, you'd need to know your animal totem, some songs to call upon it, or if you do not have a knowledge of such, you can try finding them online, I guess, and self-discipline. Act according to the laws of nature. No unnecessary killings, no unnecessary conflicts, no destroying the ecosystem, no disrespecting the spirits. Breaking these rules can trap a shaman's soul in animal form forever, so I wouldn't be toying around with the spirit's patience. What is your animal totem? Research its properties, spiritual correspondences, virtues and flaws, strengths and struggles. If it's a bat, for example, look up what bats mean in various cultures, what do they represent, stand for, or what people around the world believed about them. If it's a jaguar, bear, snake, crocodile etc., same job. One should know the anatomy of their totem animal perfectly and be able to mentally replicate all of the details of the outer, and perhaps inner, anatomy of them in their body during the ritual. Know how the animal thinks, what guides them through life. Are they terrestrial, aquatic, arboreal, or airborne? Do they rely on their vision, like a falcon? A smell, like a bear? A taste, like a millipede? A touch, like a raccoon? A hearing, like a hare? Keep all of these in mind, as you will take on animal instincts too. A shaman should also keep in mind that certain animals see more color and electromagnetic spectrum than humans, or hear infrasounds and ultrasounds that average human is incapable of hearing. If not used to, or researched beforehand, these changes may become a shock to the practitioner and break the focus, destroying the rite. Now, if you know the songs, correspondences, and physiology of your totem animal, the proper ritual can happen at any day and at any hour, but must be done in natural environment. Choose a place that corresponds to the natural habitat of your totem animal. If it's an animal dwelling in the forests or parks, practice there. If it's an aquatic animal, practice near the lake or the beach, etc. Come to such place at any moment you feel comfortable with, bringing with you some object that represents your totem animal, a fetish, a talisman, a picture. It can be whatever you can make or afford. It's best if that item have been consecrated properly to the spirit of your totem animal. If not, consecrating it should be the first step of the ritual you're undertaking. First couple of times, the ritual should be done on the night of full moon, but when you become skilled enough, it can be done anywhere, at any time. It's pretty similar to the Taoist reflection meditation I've shared earlier, in that matter. 3 days before the full moon rises, a shaman must get familiar with the place they will be practicing in, meditating there for some time, each day before the ritual. Get to know the area, the spirits and energies residing there. Introduce yourself and ensure you mean no harm and your intentions are friendly. On the third night, the night of full moon, bring to that place the item I've talked about, a candle, doesn't matter what size or color, and a bowl of collected river water or rainwater. One should also bring various stones and items associated with their spirit animal, as well as a ceremonial dagger. If you're like me, you can try using sword finger mudra instead, but I'm not sure if it will have the same effect, as the ritual does not come from Chinese culture. You should raise an altar, with the dagger, the candle, the ritual items and everything on, possibly from a mound of earth or a log, something connecting to the earth. Then, a ritual circle must be cast to create a sacred space. We must draw a mark of our spirit animal in front of the altar, activating it. We should learn that sacred symbol from the animal spirit itself. Then, we beat the rhythm of the sacred song of the animal and sing summoning songs for their spirit. As we do so, we must fall deeper and deeper into a trance, linking to world of spirits. Envision and feel yourself, accompanied and guarded by your totem animal, descending into the world of spirits. Continue singing, drumming and going deeper into a trance, until you feel the border between the physical and the spiritual have been blurred completely. When this happens and you feel your booty merging with the spiritual, stand upright and allow your spirit animal and the spirits of your ancestors to move your body and teach you their sacred dance. Dance this dance, without thinking of what you're doing, giving complete control to the good and familiar spirits around you. As you continue to sing and dance, you need to will and visualize your body into changing into that of your animal totem. First, the eyes. See them changing, feel how they change shape, size, and texture, how your eyesight becomes sharper or more nuanced. From my Taoist reflection meditation video, you know that eyes are the windows to our soul. So let our eyes be changed by the soul of our mighty animal totem, that takes over our body and becomes one with us during the ceremony. In the same way, let your visualization and the power of your inner animal totem change the rest of your body, your face, head, legs and arms, your torso, your teeth and ears. Continue dancing, singing and visualizing until every part of you became that of an animal. If everything have been done correctly and you have enough energy for it to work, you should look, or at least feel, like the animal you're invoking. Regardless of the success of your ritual, remember, changing cellular physical structure of your body is hard and may not happen instantly. Reverse the process, singing and dancing and returning with your soul from the spirit world. Don't be alarmed if you do physically transformed into animal, but at the end of the ritual, remain in animal shape, despite returning your soul to human form and awareness. It's normal, and in a day or two, you should come back to your real shape. If you come from place of respect and reverence to the spirits, this should happen and you should be back into your real shape soon. If you just want to play around and disrespect the spirits, well, chances are that if you even turn in first place, you'll never change back. Be careful.